All right, so we're starting lesson 27 time, session 2. It says telling time to the minute. So we did telling time to the hour, to the 5 minute, and then to the half hour, and then to the 5 minutes, right? Now we're doing to the minute. So we're looking at the little lines around the clock. Okay. It says Kim gets out of school at 2:27. Okay. This 2:27 a.m. or p.m.? What do you think? If she gets out of school at 2:27 a.m. or p.m.? P.m., right? I mean, what time do we get out? 3:15 p.m. Okay. Even on Wednesdays we get out at p.m. 1:45 p.m. Okay. So that means, oops, my way up. So that means this one. How do I know that? Because p.m. is in the afternoon. Okay. And then a.m. is in the morning. Okay. It says make sense of the problem. Sarah sits down to eat lunch at 43 minutes past noon. Right? 40. Okay. At what time does Sarah sit down to eat lunch? Include AM or PM in your answer. So if it's past noon, is it in the morning or after, or is it AM or PM? Okay. Noon time would be lunchtime when we head out to go to lunch. That's noon. After that, everything's PM. Okay. So yeah, so it would be PM in my answer. Okay. It says, okay, it says that she eats lunch 43 minutes past noon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at right here. I'm going to start at 12 o'clock. Okay. And it's 43 minutes past noon, right? So can I do an hour? Can I do this? No, because that would be 1 o'clock. So I'm going to do the little hill that makes it 10. So 10 more minutes would be how much? 12:10. Another 10 minutes? 12:20. 12:20. Another 10 minutes? 12:30. And another 10 minutes? 12:40. Okay. Can I do another 10 minutes or can I just do 5? Can I even do 5? Can I do 5 more minutes? No, because it's 43. So now instead of 5 minutes, my little hill is going to be how much? 1 minute. So I'm going to do 1 more minute. That gives me at 12:40. 1. Another minute. 12:42. And another minute. That gives me 12:43. Okay. So here I had 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. But I already know that she took 43 minutes. That she sat down to eat lunch at 43 minutes past noon. They want to know what time it is. So what time is it? 12:43. So she sat down at 12:43 to eat lunch. Okay. All right. So you can use a digital clock to show what time it is. Okay. 12 noon is 12 p.m. That's here. Okay. Sarah sits down at 43 past noon, so it's 43 minutes past noon. So that would be 12:43. The clock shows p.m. because the time is from noon until midnight. So everything past noon, okay, it's p.m. until you reach midnight, which is 2 a.m. You can use the next hour to tell what time it is. Okay, so Sarah sits down to eat between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. as you can see here. So actually, she eats at she eats at 12 like this, right? So 12, and we said 43, right? Right there. That would be the time. Okay. So she sits down to eat between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. You can tell the time by saying how many minutes after 12. Okay, which we said how many minutes after 12? 43. Okay. To count the minutes, you always start at 12. Okay. You count forward to find out how many minutes after 12. You count backwards to find out how many minutes before 1. So we went forward from 12 all the way around to I get to here. I get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And just like we did, look, we went 41, 42, 43, right? So 43 afternoon. Yeah, 43 minutes afternoon. Okay. Are we almost to 1 o'clock? We're almost to 1 o'clock, right? So if I start at 12 going backwards, I can know how many minutes is it before 1 o'clock. So they went 5, 10, 15, and then they went 16, 17. So how many minutes before 1 o'clock she started to eat? 17. Okay. By counting backwards, you can see that 43 minutes after noon describes the same time as 17 minutes before 1. So it's just the opinion of how you want to say it, okay? Some parts in the world, they'll say, 17 minutes before 1. Okay. Just depends. All right. All right, look on page 595. It says, which hand on the clock shows the hour? Which hand? The short hand. Yes. Okay. What two numbers should this hand be between the time Sarah sits to eat? Okay. So which hand shows the minutes? The long hand, right? So which hand shows it? You said the short hand, right? This is the long hand. Okay. How many minutes should this hand show? 43. Good. And what time does Sarah eat to sit down? We talked about it already. 12:43. Good. Okay. Now it says draw the hands. So draw the hands on the clock. That to say 12:43. Go. So the hour hand, okay, should be pointing where? Between the 12 and the 1, because that's still 12. And then the minute hand is going to be pointing where? At the 8, but 3 minutes after the 8, right? Because the 8 is 40, so that should be 41, 42, 43. Do you see how I went all the way down to make sure like it touches it? That's what you should have right there. Let's move on. Right here. So on 596, it says it is 7 minutes before 2 p.m. Before 2 p.m. Right? Before 2 p.m. Okay, so 7 minutes, right? Before 2. So I start at 12, count backwards. 5, 10, 6, 7. So it should be right there, correct? Right there. That's my minutes right there. Okay. It says draw the hands on the clock at the right to show the time. So right there. So if it's before 2, where's my hour hand going to be? Between what two numbers? 1 and the 2. 1 and the 2, yeah. Okay. Then go ahead and then it says write the time on the digital clock below to be sure to AM and PM. Well, we really don't know if it's AM or PM. It's really up to us. Okay. Go ahead and also write the time on the clock on the digital side right here. Okay, it says be sure to include AM or PM, right? And one of you has mentioned that, hey, Miss Partita, look at the first sentence. It is 7 minutes before 2 p.m. Okay, so what am I actually going to use? PM. PM right there. So what time is it? Oops. 1:53 because the ten is 50, 51, 52, 53. You're right. Yes. 1:53 p.m. because that's what that says in the math word problem. Okay. It says what time write the time shown in two different ways. Well, what time's on the clock? Okay. I'll give you a minute or two and then just tell me. All right. So if you look at the if you look at the hour hand, it's between the 3 and the 4. What would be the hour? What? 3. Okay. And then if you look at the minute hand, it's actually right there. Okay, it's 1 before 8, right? If 8 is 40, and it's 1 below that, would be how many minutes? 39. Would be 39. Perfect. Okay. So when it says to write into different ways, this is what they mean. Watch. Okay. So how many minutes is it past 3 o'clock? It's right there. 39. Okay. So 39 minutes past 39 minutes past 3 o'clock. That's what you said, right? Perfect. Another way to say that is now if it's 30 minutes past 9 o'clock, what's the next hour after 3? 4. So it's going to be however many minutes past 4 o'clock before 4 o'clock, right? So I'm going to take 39 minutes and subtract by how much? How many minutes are in an hour? 60. 60 minus 39. 0 minus 9 can't do that. Borrow from the 6, that makes it a 5. The 1 the borrow goes next door. Instead of 0, I get 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. So how many minutes before 4 o'clock? 21. Perfect. So it's 21 minutes before 4 o'clock. That's how you would write it in two ways.